always look at the guy who found the bomb, just like you always look at the guy who found the body.
Were you familiar with a certain role, or was there someone like a casting director? Like, how did this pairing happen?
I heard that there was some moment where I think Jeff McClatt and a couple people, they printed out a photo of me and a photo of Richard and put them side by side. Is that true?
They did that, yeah. Even after we decided on him, we kept putting them together because there's such an irony. They're so close. They look like they could have been brothers for sure.
There's a moment on the TV, I think, where it's not you, it's actual archival footage.
Yeah.
I feel, because I was like, wait a minute.
That's some Clint Eastwood, Joel Cox brilliance.
You're a suspect. You don't talk.
I talk. Say it.
I don't talk.
There's a current of humor throughout the movie. Is that something that you saw initially in the script, or was it something that sort of developed?
It develops as we go along, you know, because you're constantly doing things as you're making a film. So funny moments you usually discover 5 minutes ahead of time. The character, even though he's under duress most of the time during the film, certain things are funny.
I mean, Sam and I are just, I think, funny in general. Like in real life, I think we're pretty funny dudes.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunity for humor and kind of the tough love with Richard and stuff, you know. Right. In the same way that Tom Cruise is like that in Rain Man with Dustin Hoffman in a way. It's kind of, I think that's kind of how I saw it. Like, he's just like, really? Yeah.
I'm an excellent driver.
Yeah, that's good. Come on, come on.
Even when you're in the middle of a crisis, there's always some kind of zany thing that comes out of nowhere. And, you know, I know recently I was with a friend whose dad died, and then we went and had lunch, and a relative started telling a funny story, and we were cracking up like 4 hours later. And it's just part of life. It's part of how we, I don't know, help
It's
me
the
out
pressure
here.
release valve on the steam. When you're telling a story that has any kind of dramatic impact or tension, you need to release the steam every now and again, or else the thing's going to blow up.
And also the audience won't be able to digest the drama if it's just hitting you on the
Constant,
head.
if you're constantly on the edge of your seat, you got to give them a chance to lean back and then come back in again. So I think I definitely noticed it in the script. I mean, Billy's
Yeah.
an
It's
excellent
the
screenwriter.
absurdity and the irony too.
That's a really
just,
good point.
I loved that about the film.
Right.
That made it more real for me.
I think your client is guilty as hell.
They want to fry you.
You ready to start fighting back?